Okay. Now that I've brought it up, though, it's everyone's favorite CSI. I loved CSI Miami. I don't think I ever finished any of them. I did really like CSI Cyber, I think, but I think that only had like one season. I don't know. Crime shows just don't hit the same anymore.
Huh. Is that the journal?
What? Nikki, are you saying this is Madame Julie's journal? But didn't Jenny say that Charlie confirmed it was lost?
Well, maybe it's been returned? I don't know.
What are you talking about? Oh, wait, this really is Madame Julie's journal. But Charlie clearly confirmed this journal was missing that day.
A journal that was lost accidentally and without a trace, but then suddenly reappeared as if by magic? Pommy, Momo, let's go investigate and see if we can dig up any useful clues about this.
But it was placed on the table, not on the chair. It was previously on the chair. Okay, we still need to investigate the journal.
These creases are pretty new. Someone must have gone through it not long ago.
And they just left a page sticking out?
Did it get stained somehow? Huh. It smells like a special fragrance.
Mmm. Like the recipe she made, perhaps?
Do pieceys usually read Madame Julie's journal?
No! How could anyone be so rude as to look through her personal belongings?
In that case, I think these new creases were most likely made by the thief. If they stole the journal to read it, why did they return it?
And that stain on it must have been left by... by the thief, too!
Well, you're allergic to something that's in this fragrance.
It smells good. What is that stuff?
Let me smell it. Oh, isn't this the special blend Super Scented Palm? The
I
two
don't
main
know.
ingredients are Super Duper Palmed and One Breath Bliss. The scent is designed to last an extremely long time.
Whoa! Hold on! What is with these names? Does no one here know how to name a detergent properly?
Coming up with names was actually Madame Julie's strength. But since she's left, we've had to name them ourselves.
I think Super Duper Palmed is a really cool name if you ask me. Did you come up with that one all by yourself?
I did indeed. The Super Duper Palm detergent is a new product developed specifically for the Ripple Estate soiree. It brings together the power of all the detergent experts in Ripple Estate. So, obviously, I needed to win the press-off competition against Charlie so I can finally get the naming rights.
So you decide naming rights just as professionally as you decide names.
Super Duper Palm doesn't smell like much of anything on its own, but when you mix it together with other detergents, it has the power to enhance their effects. I can't think of any better name for something so palmed. But its effect isn't very stable yet, and can be a bit too powerful. Sometimes, the smell of the Super Scented Palm blend will hang around for days and days. So all the different formulas for Super Duper Palmed are still being adjusted. You can't even buy it yet.
Wait, if these detergents aren't on the market yet, how did they end up on this journal? Could it be an inside job by a piecey from the Ripple Estate?
But there's no way. If a Ripple Estate piecey was behind this, why would they wait until now to sneak a peek at the journal? Before the Ripple Estate soiree, we didn't patrol nearly as much. It would have been easier then.
But maybe they did it now so that they could conveniently blame it on the visitors. I don't know, could be a big brain play.
That's a good point. It does make more sense to suspect someone from outside. So, is there any other way to get Super Scented Palmed?
Well, I remember now. It was about 3 days before the train arrived. With dawn's first light, we let everyone try a batch of Super Scented Palmed.
Dawn's first light. Oh, I get it. 1 bottle of detergent in the morning, right? A bottle at dawn keeps you fresh all day long.
Oh, that's actually a pretty good slogan. That's right. Dawn's First Light is a tradition of the Ripple Estate soiree. Starting a week before the official celebration, we let everyone sample the latest detergents every morning.
So this thief arrived at Ripple Estate 3 days before Julie's Special Express. If they stole the journal and put it back, they might have taken other things during those 3 days too. We've investigated this area. Momo, let's check the other things we found earlier to see if they have the same scent.
Okay. Now we need to investigate.
It's a design sketchbook. It must be full of the Sovereign of Sexy's great ideas.
I would like to not call her that.
Ooh, this is heavy. Is this Madame Julie's jewelry box?
A super diva's jewelry box. Just as glamorous and mysterious as a pirate's treasure.
Everyone checked the other.
But he
Okay.
stole some other things too.
We'll never know.
Detective Nikki, any theories?
Yes, I have some ideas. But first, I want to ask, Pommy, if you used super scented Pommed and then touched Momo, would he have a strong smell too?
No way! If picking it up were that easy, the entire Ripple Estate would smell like this by now. Really though, I'd have to play Move and Groove with Momo the whole entire night before he'd even get super scented.
Then my idea must be correct. The thief most likely...
Stolen returned items?
Several times over the course of those 3 days, they'd steal an item, take it back, examine it, and return it. Because they kept the stolen items with them for a while, they all picked up the strong smell of super scented Pommed.
That makes sense. But why would a thief do that?
To have more time to analyze the objects?
Because they didn't want anyone to find out the items were missing. For whatever reason, this thief doesn't want to actually take these things. Rather, they were looking for something inside. By stealing, studying, and then returning them, they hoped to get a good look at these items without being discovered by other pieceys. And their scheme worked the first 2 times. No one noticed her jewelry box or design sketchbook went missing. Yet, the theft of the journal was discovered. Possibly because...
The different patrol times. They were like 3 hours earlier.
there was a difference in patrol times. Pommy usually patrols here around 12 at night. But Charlie said she arrived here at 9 and found the journal missing. At first, the thief likely took advantage of the patrol schedule, stealing the items after midnight and returning them before 12 the following night.
Oh, so every time Pommy patrolled, everything was neat and tidy. He couldn't have noticed anything.
Right, but the thief wouldn't know that Charlie switched to the night shift the day before Julie's Special Express arrived. Charlie patrols differently than Pommy, so Charlie got here earlier. At 9 o'clock, the thief hadn't had time to put the journal back, so Charlie noticed something was wrong.
Oh, we were so busy afterward that we never came back here to check. So it wasn't until you came to investigate that the journal had reappeared.
That's right. If my reasoning is correct, the thief probably has no idea they've been discovered. They might even come back here to strike again.
You're right. Detective Nikki, let's keep watch here tonight. We have to catch this awful thief red-handed.
I think you mean this awful borrower. Keep watch at Julie's private. Okay. Progress the time, please.
Julie. Don't know her. I am just here to see if Ripple Estate's new detergent selection is worth stocking. That's all.
We saw you earlier.
You don't know Julie? Well, that's... It's gotten so late already. Is there anything worth seeing around here?
Late. Everyone is usually up at this hour in Sichia, aren't they?
Oh, brother. The awkwardness here is palpable.
Do you two sightsee this late at night often? We just happened to run into each other. She's visiting Sichia too, so I was just saying hello. My name is Leora. I'm part of the backstage crew for a theater troupe in Sichia.
The name's Colleen, the owner of the Nightshade Lounge. If you're ever in Sichia, your yellow friend there can come get a couple bottles on the house.
A pleasure, Leora, Miss Colleen. As Deputy Patrol Officer, I'd like to ask some routine questions. So, why are you both out here in the middle of the night?
Checking on the local night blooming berries. As for her, I'm not sure why she was following me.
Following you? Don't get me wrong, I just happened to bump into her. Being invited to help
A
with the
likely
stage setup for the
story.
Ripple Estate soiree was an honor, but this brand new environment, the nighttime routes, open field lighting, there are a lot of challenges. I needed to do some prep work.
And the route you planned for the stage just happened to be the same one I was taking.
Well, now I'm curious. What kind of berries need nighttime inspections? Sounds like an excuse from someone up to no good.
The Nightshade Lounge is open at nighttime. The state of my raw ingredients is more potent at night than during the day.
An answer for
They're both a
everything.
bit suspicious. Neither one of them has a solid alibi. What do we do, Nikki?
We take them
me
both
think.
in. Details.
You two, tell me more about your night blooming berries and your stage planning. If you can't give me straight answers, I'll assume you're lying.
Nikki, even if they are lying, I really don't think they'd make up their jobs out of nowhere. Asking questions like this won't help us figure out which one of them is actually the thief.
Well, if you're so smart, Momo, then you ask the
Good
questions.
point. I need to find a way to figure out if one of them stole the journal.
Okay, I guess I need to ask about arrival time.
You two, when did you arrive at the estate? Let me think. I was told that Julie's Special Express arrived 2 days after I got to the Ripple Estate.
Okay, so you were already here.
Yeah, that's about right.
If what they're saying is actually true, then that would mean that neither of them could have used super scented pond. Therefore, there's no possible way they could be the thief we've been looking for.
Can anyone vouch for your arrival times? Everyone arriving from Sichia has to take the choo-choo train at Golden Fields. It's possible that one of the pieceys there would have remembered me.
When I arrived at Golden Fields, a piecey named Winby struck up a conversation with me.
Noted. I have no more questions for now. Good night. Get some sleep. By the way, there are lots of new decorations in the Ripple Estate. It'd be easy to break something. If you go out at midnight, please ask a staff member to join you.
It looks like we should go and check in with Wendy. That way we can be absolutely sure whether they're telling us the truth, or if they might have been hiding something all along. Nikki, let's head to Golden Fields after sunrise.
They're both suspicious. Teleport to B. Not that one. This one. Yeah. I love their clothes. They're so cute. It's daytime.
Back then, Mr. Simon told me, "Kid, you've got a nose better than a floof's, and a head more stuffed with ideas than a newsroom trash can. It'd be a criminal waste of talent if you don't become a news writer."
Yeah, but that doesn't mean you need to spread unsubstantiated rumors and cause mass hysteria.
From that day on, I resolved to become a piecey worthy of those words. I'm going to become the most successful news scooper out there.
A single sentence from Madame Julie opened my eyes. Now, I've poured out the stories I've held in for decades, and I want to try songwriting.
It's a shame that the ones we chose to admire have both met with misfortune.
Tommy, don't say things like that.
Misfortune? Did something happen to Madame Julie? All I heard them say was that her trip got delayed.
No, not Madame Julie. It was Cersei who met with misfortune, which led to Juliet's retirement. That's what Snapshot Tommy's been claiming all along, right?
Hey, what do you mean, claiming? I have proof. Let me find it. Here's the newspaper from back then.
So it is true. Cersei was also a star from Prosperville. They weren't just from the same place. They were best friends. Like twin wheat stalks, together through rain or shine.
Okay, we have The Brazen Beacon. Headline edition. Juliet attends mourning, tearfully bids farewell to beloved friend Cersei. Last night's torrential rain could not wash away Sicia's grief. Cersei, a rising actress from Prosperville, aged just 27, lost her life in an accident at her home early this morning. Her wardrobe, housing over 1,000 garments and pieces of jewelry, was also consumed by an unexplained fire. In life, she played one of the lead roles, the Little Sorceress, in the acclaimed production As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom, capturing the character's delicate vulnerability intertwined with resilience, which catapulted her to fame. Although she had few recent works, her figure dancing among storms and flowers had already left an indelible mark in the hearts of theater enthusiasts. It was her hometown friend and theater star, Juliet, who initially recommended her for the role. On stage and off, Juliet, playing the Little Sorceress's older sister and narrator, guided the young actress like a caring older sibling. Today, Juliet appeared at the memorial in black attire and dark glasses, delivering a eulogy. The fullest ears of wheat always bow first. These words have become Cersei's final footnote in Prosperville. Outside the memorial, crowds gathered, grieving. Her stage will never end. Cersei's fans still cannot accept this heartbreaking reality.
Until one stalk breaks in the storm, lost without a trace. How lonely the other must have been.
Madame Julie always truly admired Cersei. When everyone thought Juliet would be the obvious choice for the leading role in As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom, Juliet just smiled before pushing Cersei to the front of the stage. Like one stalk of wheat quietly supporting another, helping her stand straight and dazzling. But who could have predicted a disaster that even the toughest wheat stalks couldn't withstand? Every time Cersei was mentioned, Madame Julie would sigh. Of all the drifting wheat seeds, none would ever grow like Cersei.
Mr. Leon knew the both of them too.
Oh, so much to read. Okay, column. Mr. Leon breaks down shocking secret 3 years ago. Mr. Leon, so this is the very dramatic piecey that we spoke to earlier, who didn't have any lines and was like groveling on the floor. Anyway, Mr. Leon, who previously collaborated with Cersei in As Rain Falls, As Flowers Bloom, playing Patrolman A, lost control of his emotions on set upon hearing the tragic news. He said, just like the line she once delivered, true sorrow is like every drop of water falling straight into a hidden wound of one's heart. Even more astonishing, his solo play tour, 20 years in the making, was about to begin, originally with Cersei performing the opening piece. Insiders reveal a shocking detail. The two first met 3 years ago through Threadstar. It is reported that they once rented the brand's legendary costume series, with several top stars rumored to have fought backstage for the chance to wear it. Today, Threadstar has set a new benchmark in costume design. Ultra high-end tailoring, dreamy designs, and the instant ability to make anyone who wears them the center of attention. What are you waiting for? Rent yours now. Is this a paid advertisement for Threadstar? What an interesting article. You have to disclose that you're an ad, sir.
Ah, that one. He wasn't ever famous, but he had that flair for the dramatic and loved all sorts of excitement. I never could have imagined that the PC born from his suit would be cut from the exact same cloth, so to speak.
Insider drops major bombshell. 3 years ago, the two of them... Hey! The rest of the page is an ad! I guess I shouldn't expect much more from a tabloid filler page.
That's commercialization!
We can't be sure if this was the reason for Juliet's retirement, but I'm sure the death of her best friend would have been a huge blow.
You also think this might be related to her retirement, don't you? And now, all this terrible business with Julie.
Yes. Rumors about Madame Julie are everywhere. I understand, Tommy. The abandoned district has become such a rumor mill.
Wow, Nikki, that was a nice save.
Yeah, rumor mill. I wonder who or what could have caused that.
So why not go somewhere else to learn about her and Cersei's past? Pestering one piecey over and over won't be as efficient as asking around. Right, Wendy?
Huh? I don't mind sharing any of the stories I have about them. It's pretty boring in the field all by myself. But if you want to learn more about Cersei and Juliet, it might be worth it to head to the Windrider Mill and ask around there. Many of the pieces born from the original residents of Prosperville's clothing live right around there.
Whoa! That's a great idea! I can already smell the warm scent of wheat! I would bet 500 blings that the truth is hidden over there.
Whatever's there, just remember, Tommy. Even though you're investigating the truth, you still need to be very careful about the things you say and ask.
I understand. I'm off to Windrider Mill to put my best button forward. Catch you later.
I'm not
I
sure
thought
you
he'd
do
never
understand.
leave. Now we can finally ask Wendy when the other PCs got here without any distractions.